What's up, y'all? We got 19 minutes for this reading. I intend this reading to be short and lovely and to be of a service to you guys. And for the ones tapping in right now, welcome to Sarah's site. It's my site. I'm Sarah. And I'm gonna channel some cards for you, yeah? First, we got this card, yeah? I heard like, oh, what is my intention for this video, yeah? What are we gonna channel about? I was like, okay, I just finished the reading and I want to do something futuristic stuff, you know what I mean? And I felt like, something in the distance, yeah? And this dude, Legolas, he's pointing his arrow, yeah? And, the sign of Sagittarius is the uh, Archer, yeah, Archer. Sorry if my brain stops working because I talked a lot already and it's done, but I want to do this, so I'm gonna do it. Bear with me. But the sign of the Archer is always pointing his arrow at the horizon, yeah, always looking for the next thing, wants to move quickly, bam, bam, half horse, half human. The horse is like the animal for 2026. Yeah, we've been in the snake year of shedding and getting into our new skin, shedding old stuff, and the horse is fast paced, yeah. And I guess with this Archer, it's Legolas, yeah. Number one, oh my god, alignment. Number one is the year of 2026's year number, because 2 and 2 is 4 and 6 is 10, which equals 1, adding 0 to 1 is 1. So the year of 2026 is number 1, new beginnings, yeah. And I feel like this is the time to set your gaze on new things. Like, this year gives me the feeling of that your desires are actually gonna come true, and that especially you are gonna be able to make things come true for yourself, yeah. Because now it's the time of the horse, yeah. We got the horsepower, yeah. But the thing that stood out to me, look, there are two elves, two archers, and they were okay. So this one came out first, yeah. There's a hair, gross. This one came out first. And look, this card is even like, I feel like you have been wary. This year has made you very wary, but you still feel like a renewed sense of energy and you are ready to go for it, you know what I mean? And you haven't lost your vision. It just, you put it on hold for a moment because there were some things that you had to go through, but now this energy is slapping you awake to get moving, yeah, to take the first step again. And it's not by pure force, it's like you just set your vision on something and you receive what you have to do in each moment, yeah. And if you just follow that intuition, that feeling, it's gonna be all right, okay. Just keep your vision set on what you want, yeah. And arch your bow, I guess, like, so the arrow just flies right at it, yeah, with high speed. Condition, yeah, I feel like this is your condition now. Like, you're ready to shoot at your target, yeah. What was it? The ferocious charge of the Uruk-hai catches enemy archers groping for their swords. So the Uruk, not that the Uruk in this case are bad, but how I see it is that the Uruk, your target comes closer quickly, you know what I mean? And it's not that you have to cover great distances anymore. Like, it's getting closer and closer. Like, this year of the horse, it's gonna be fast paced, yeah. So you gotta keep up, yeah, with all the things that are coming in. So you cannot, it's not smart to use a sword for something that is far away, and it's not smart to use a bow and arrow for something that is close to you, right? Because it's unhandy, yeah? There are some tactics that you have to use when things seem far away still, to set your vision on something and everything that comes along with that. And there are some things, there's a strategy that you have to use when you feel things approaching, or when you are right in the middle of setting up this life for yourself, you know what I mean? And I feel right now you're still, the year is almost over, but you are already pointing your bow and arrow at next year, yeah? And the Uruk-hai are coming closer. The next year is coming closer, and it's gonna be fast, baby. It's gonna be, you gotta keep up with it. That's what I feel. So you gotta change when it comes in. You gotta be ready. Change your strategy, yeah? Just put away the bow and arrow, like the planning stuff, you know what I mean? Like the vision setting, the vision boards, or the, knowing what you want for yourself and envisioning it for yourself. And when it comes in, you gotta know what chances to grasp and hit, you know what I mean, to set in stone, and what chances or distractions to let go or let pass, or maybe they will come back for another time, you know what I mean? But I feel like you have to want to not dwell for too long. Of course, if something needs your time and effort, go for it, like be in the moment with it, but you are gonna know intuitively when it's time to move on from something. And I feel like you have learned this in this year and the years prior to this year, but this year especially, it was crazy, man. I don't know about you guys, but it was the craziest year yet, for me at least. I was crazy at some level. It was fucking crazy. So when the Uruk, when your target, when your vision is gonna show itself, you see signs of things that are almost exactly what you want, you gonna, you know it's coming, it's gonna come, yeah? Then these came out, yeah, so it's like this, yeah? The two archers are, damn! Ooh, yes, that's a hard channeling. Wait a second. So the two archers are pointing at the Uruk, and what stood out to me was that this scene and this scene are happening simultaneously, yeah? They are the same scene, yeah? So this is in, what's the forest called? Oh my god. Are you a fan or what are you? You don't even know what the forest is called. Something with an A. Anyways, no. Look, an event. This is an event, yeah? And look, the Uruk has been stabbed by a dagger, yeah? So you stop using your bow and arrow. When it's close, you take your sword, yeah? It's gonna ask a different approach, no planning anymore, but engaging with it, yeah? So this event, dagger strike, yeah, you are gonna know when to strike and what to strike, yeah, and what to take for yourself, yeah, what is meant for you. You are gonna have to grab it, yeah, it's gonna come to you in a rapid pace and you have to engage with it, yeah. When it comes in, event, skirmish. I'm so excited though, but I'm riled up. Every damn, can I talk? Every warrior needs a sword, bow, or axe. But sometimes a dagger is enough. That's what I heard when I read this sentence, was like, the things that you think are gonna ask for a lot of work, a lot of effort, sometimes a dagger is enough. You don't need a sword, you don't need an axe, you don't need a bow, you don't need the big stuff. You just need a dagger and you need to hit your target in the right way, yeah? Like to hit it, kill it, fatality, to one strike, one kill, or what is it called? One hit, one kill. You know, like the things that you might think right now are gonna take a lot of effort, are gonna come to you in such an easy way, such an effortless way, and it's gonna surprise you, and you are gonna feel this, the effect of when you do this, when you achieve your goals and your visions so effortlessly, and you're gonna be like, damn, let's go, because that's what we've been waiting for, you know, all this year. It felt like there was no ending coming. This year was never gonna come to an end, you know what I mean? Anyways, that was just my personal personal view. But then, yeah, so sometimes just a dagger is enough, and it's gonna save you your energy. There's no, I just hear there is no more overly pushing or exaggerating or forcing necessary. Yeah, it's gonna come to you, and you're gonna know intuitively what to do, and the only thing that you have to do is to act upon it um, in the moment. Yeah, you're gonna have to listen very carefully in each moment what you have to do, and I guess follow it. Even though you don't know, even if it seems like you're taking the long way around, yeah, it might not be a direct path, you know, towards your goal or whatever. Sometimes a reroute is the shortcut, yeah. Just in case. Number zero. Number zero. Number zero. From here, anything can happen. That's what I always say when I see number zero. I don't know. This feels because you know, it felt like this. Yeah, cards came out like this. They were both pointing towards the middle. I don't know what this means yet, but we're gonna go into it later. But then I was like, hey, here is a card hiding, and look what it is. It's a Nazgul. He is some shady ass mofo. He was hiding behind this. So what does that mean, yo? What does that mean? He was hiding behind it. Okay, so it says +2 defense. And now we went from number 0 to number 1. So this is taking the next step, yo. Oh, you have 3 number 1s? That's crazy. 1, 1, 1. Wait. So what about this Nazgul? It says possession, hand weapon, Nazgul sword. And the Nazgul sword is insane. The weapons of the 9 are wielded by unseen hands willed by Sauron's hate. I hear like you are so dedicated and willing to make it work no matter what. You are so like you have been training your whole life to get this shit done, what you are about to do. Yeah, you have had like insane visions since you were little, and you have been training, and you have gone through stuff that is like feeding this hunger to get shit done. You know what I mean? And I feel like you are you have come into this part of yourself, especially from this past year, this shedding year, like the facelessness of like, how do I say this? I am on the time stress. I only have 5 minutes to get this shit out there. Fuck. Come on, don't stress. Of course. It was hiding behind this card, yeah? So your actions are being fueled by your hidden motivations that you have like obtained through all these years, especially this past year. I mean, if you're watching this in real time, it's this past year, this year, yeah. 2025. So it's about 2025, yeah. If you are watching this in the future, it was the year 2025. Yeah, remember that. What I hear is, even if people don't understand what the hell you are doing and why you are so dedicated and what you want to accomplish, like the weapons of the 9, which is your hand weapon right now, yeah, every warrior needs a sword, a bow, and or an axe, yeah, and you have the sword of the Nazgul, Jesus Christ, and the bow, the double bows of the elves. I get distracted again. Every time you hit your target, yeah, it is fueled by this will of yours, and every time you hit your target, you complete your vision, you get a goal, you complete a goal, you are gonna go back to this state of like, okay, you know, like, I'm ready for the next thing. You are so focused and your balance point is so within yourself, like nothing can sway you, yeah. You have your visions of all angles pointed towards your goal, yeah. Like even in the past, yeah, this is like a long time ago, yeah, like thousands of years ago in the movie, you were already envisioning, I said it, you were already envisioning stuff way back, and now you're finally here, like the moment has finally arrived that you can apply this thing and like tackle your visions, because you have now obtained this knowledge, this pure knowledge and focus within yourself. Bro, look at this card. This dude knows what the hell he wants and he's gonna go for it, and he only has one thing on his mind and he's gonna get it. He's gonna do no matter what to get it. He knows his purpose, yeah. The 9, the Nazgul, have just one purpose, yeah. And I feel you have finally figured out your purpose by shedding all this BS in 2025, yeah. And now you are in such a clear place, like the facelessness, yeah, like the mask is off, you are pure within yourself, you are like, your vision is pointed like a motherfucker at the horizon, you know what I mean? You're gonna do it, baby. Bearer must be a Nazgul. Nobody else can do this, what you have in mind, yeah? Like you, number one. I don't know who's watching this, but I feel in this 2026, this year number 1, you are gonna make it happen, baby. This is your year. Jesus Christ, that's what I feel. Jesus Christ. And every time you hit your target, every time you complete a goal, a vision, 0. You're gonna come back to this place within yourself, yeah? You're not gonna get distracted anymore. You're just gonna create, how do I say this? Bro, I'm so excited. You're just gonna create from this place of purpose and nothing can stop you anymore. And brother, last card. This is amazing. Last card, Elven Bow, yeah? We live now upon an island amid many perils, and our hands are more often upon the bowstring than upon the harp. Can you see what it says? Can you hear what it says? You know, you are more like the harp was the being, just being internally feeling, you know, this 2025, like the shedding, the going into stuff internally, yeah. But now this year, this new year, this next step, this new energy is gonna be, you are handling the bow, your sword, like you are your hands are more upon the bowstring than upon the harp. You are getting shit done this year and it's gonna be amazing. Can you hear the way I'm talking? I can't even talk. This video is gonna come to an end because baby, you're gonna do it. And please guys, if you are ever gonna come back to this video, let me know what the hell you did out there and how it made you feel and what your visions, bro. If something resonated, please drop it down below. Come back to it when you've completed it. And baby, I love you. 2026, babies.